Darkness sits heavy over Fort McCoy, a silence broken only by the faint hum of wind sliding across open fields. Before the sun dares to rise, shadows gather, 40 figures stepping onto the training grounds with a single, electric purpose. They have traveled from every corner of the nation. Some carry years of experience, others carry fresh determination. But all of them arrive with one mission pulsing in their minds: earn the title that thousands chase but only a few ever touch. Best Warrior. This is where reputations meet reality, and reality never shows mercy. The dawn creeps forward, washing the Wisconsin sky in cold blue as the competitors stand still, listening to the morning brief. There is no applause, no warm welcome, only tension. Only the knowledge that the week ahead will bend their endurance, test their instincts, and force them to operate on the razor's edge between exhaustion and resilience. For these U.S. Army Reserve soldiers, the 2020 Best Warrior competition is not just another event, it's a crucible that exposes who can adapt under pressure and who falters when every breath feels like a countdown. As the light sharpens, the air vibrates with the metallic clatter of preparation. Weapons racks are open, checked, and double-checked. The M249 Squad Automatic Weapon waits, cold and demanding. The M240B sits heavy, promising recoil that can rattle even the steady-handed. The M26 shotgun, compact yet unforgiving, lies ready. And finally, the M320 grenade launcher, the wildcard tool that demands precision from those already stretched thin. The soldiers know that mastery of each weapon is not just an evaluation, it's proof. Proof of discipline. Proof of control. Proof that when chaos arrives, they remain unshaken. Out on the range, the silence before the first command feels almost unreal, like the entire base is holding its breath. Then a single voice breaks through the order to begin. What happens next is not wild action, not the dramatics one finds in movies. It's something far more intimidating: absolute focus. Every competitor moves with a mix of intensity and calm, as if they've stepped into a world where hesitation is the enemy. Sweat forms quickly despite the cool air, not from heat but from the pressure of knowing that every motion, every correction, every decision will be judged. The first challenge demands proficiency with the M249. The weapon's presence alone creates tension. Its power requires confidence, not fear. As the soldiers set their stance, shoulders squared, fingers steady, the atmosphere sharpens. They are not racing each other, they are racing their limits. Each trigger pull becomes a moment of truth. Every breath must be controlled. Every burst must be disciplined. And even as rounds cut across the range in tight patterns, there's a deeper battle happening invisibly: the fight against fatigue that already begins to whisper doubts into their minds. But the competition doesn't pause. It cannot. The transition to the M240B introduces a new test, heavier and more demanding. Shoulders strain, concentration tightens. Under the weight of the weapon, soldiers learn a truth many never see: excellence requires consistency even when the body protests. Observers might only see calm faces and strong stances, but underneath, hearts pound with the knowledge that the smallest mistake could cost them their chance at the title. By the time the competitors reach the M26 shotgun event, the sun sits higher, casting sharp shadows across the training lanes. There is no time to recover, no moment to reset. Yet somehow determination grows thicker rather than fading. The shotgun challenges reflexes, forcing the soldiers to combine power with precision. It's a reminder that battlefield readiness is not about brute strength but adaptability. Being able to switch tools and techniques without losing momentum. And here, under growing fatigue, adaptability becomes its own kind of war. Then comes the M320 grenade launcher, perhaps the most mentally demanding task of all. There is no room for guesswork. Every calculation must be instinctive. Every angle must be perfect. Competitors look downrange, measuring distance with eyes trained by countless repetitions. But today, repetition doesn't guarantee success. Stress changes perception, fatigue changes judgment. And the pressure of knowing everything rides on accuracy makes the silence between breaths feel heavier than steel. When the grenades launch, the tension snaps, but only for a heartbeat. The competition is far from over. As the day stretches forward, the soldiers push deeper into mental and physical strain. Hunger gnaws, muscles stiffen. The Wisconsin wind sharpens. Yet none of them allow weakness to escape through their posture. To onlookers, they move like machines, unbroken, unwavering. But each soldier knows the truth: the competition isn't simply testing what they trained. It's testing whether they can still perform when their training begins to blur beneath exhaustion. This is where real warriors are defined, not by perfection, but by persistence under pressure. Night approaches and the range grows dim, but the competition continues without sympathy. Flashlights flicker across equipment. The smell of dust and cold air mixes with determination so thick it's almost tangible. Some soldiers quietly review their performance, replaying mistakes, sharpening resolve. Others keep their thoughts hidden, guarding their strategy like a secret weapon. But all of them feel the same pull, the desire to rise above their limits and carve their names into the legacy of Best Warrior. Each competitor understands that tomorrow will bring even harder challenges. Navigating stress, working through tactical scenarios, and proving they can adapt when plans collapse. All of that still lies ahead. But tonight, as they return from the weapons range with muscles aching and minds buzzing, something else takes hold, a deeper respect for the journey. Because winning this competition isn't simply about being the strongest or the fastest. It's about proving that when fatigue strips away comfort and confidence, what remains is courage. And courage is what separates a soldier from a warrior. Under the fading Wisconsin sky, the soldiers stand on the threshold of a week that will test their resilience like never before. This is not the story of easy victories. It is the story of endurance forged in uncertainty, discipline sharpened under stress, and determination strengthened through relentless challenge. The title of Best Warrior is more than an award, it is a testament to those who refuse